My name is Michael Mitchell. I'm the founder and now board chair of Leadership Veteran. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran, and I'm really passionate about Leadership Veteran and what it represents for our veteran community throughout the state as we really tighten the fabric of our veteran serving organization community. Outcomes we really strive for within Leadership Veteran is obviously nonprofit management skills, board governance, financials, the almighty 990, volunteer management. These are all the things that organizations need to have in their toolkit to succeed and be impactful to their constituents. So that's our number one goal. Our second goal is to bring everyone together. Folks tend to get involved in veteran nonprofits because they want to help veterans first. They don't always know how to run a nonprofit.
So it was really exciting that even as a nonprofit leader, that I had the opportunity to go through a leadership training program.
For me, it was the fundraising aspect. Obviously, in a nonprofit world, you need to be heavily focused on the fundraising aspect.
I would say by far and large, the most important part was making connections with the other cohorts.
A very strong community in this sense, because even two of the facilitators, I invited them to come and train our organization.
You know, not to quote my board president, who said, I came back into the board and she could tell that I had gained confidence in my ability to speak to the nonprofit world.
And the next week I did that, and we got funding from a foundation that usually requires you to go through a grant process.
Being in community with folks dealing with the problems that they're looking to solve, right? If they haven't experienced it themselves, they know folks who have. They're not swooping in with a solution, right? These are folks who either have lived experience or proximity to that lived experience, and they're now setting about to solve issues.
So I asked Kyle in front of a room of my cohort members, and they knew me very well, so it wasn't a surprise. I said, Kyle, what does it take to get featured a second time? And he asked me a series of questions, which were, how much money did you have left to raise? What are your goals? And I said, we're at 800,000. And he said, when you get to a tangible goal, give me a call. A few months went by, and Kyle actually reached out to me, and he asked those same questions. I said I had $200,000 left to raise for a capital campaign, and he said, how quickly can you get me a Colorado Gives page? And I said, I can get it to you today. And through Kyle's belief in our mission and our unwavering support and commitment from the community, we were able to complete that $200,000 campaign. And it was because of the opportunity to be in a room with Kyle Clark, to see his passion, and then be able to be remembered and find us that we were a worthy cause to complete.
We are in our third class right now, graduating in a few months. We're gearing up to expand from Denver to Colorado Springs.
I would say, don't play. Go and learn. It's free.
I would say, first of all, do it. If it's your passion, do it. If you want to make a difference, that's why I do it.